Hello everyone, this is Dan, hope you're doing well, and in this video I want to show you scenes with Tasker. So one scene I have, and basically the only scene I use, is one that shows me my clipboard. So an example, I'll go ahead and launch the scene using LMT panel, and my clipboard is right here, so I'll go ahead and do this. And it tells me that my clipboard, I have these words, and it comes up for 7 seconds. So, that's what Tasker you can do with scenes. Now you can add in buttons and logic and stuff, but I never really actually used that. I've built them before, but the thing is they just kind of go away and fail. What I mean by that is they take so much work to build, and they're a little bit clunky that it's almost better just to use an app for whatever you're doing. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we can do here with scenes. So a scene is like an overlay. It's almost like a user interface of an application, except it's an overlay. It doesn't actually launch as its own app. So I think I have my scenes folder around here somewhere. Yeah, so let's go to show clipboard here. And maybe I want clipboard, not show clipboard. Yeah, so here we go. So yeah, here's my scene. So I could add a button to the scene if I wanted to. So let's say I add a button, and my button will do say clipboard. So I'm gonna have my button here. Here's the add button. And let's go back. And let's say I want to trigger a task by pressing this button. So I'm going to press the button here and go to action on tap. And then on tap, I want it to, let's say, no, I don't want that. I mean, scenes are useful. It's just they're almost too useful. It's like, they're powerful enough that if I was going to actually build something, and I could, I might as well just go on a desktop and build it instead of using Tasker. And it's not like a complaint against Tasker, it's just I don't actually use them. So let's go ahead and we want alert, and we want the say action. Say and we want to have it be our clipboard here. So let's go ahead and add in our clipboard. Okay, so let's go ahead and test this here. And I have it set up to where my scene launches when I show you that LMT panel. And let me go ahead and pull out my headphones. And let's go here. And let's go ahead and launch it. My device is running slow because I'm syncing with BitTorrent Sync, which is kind of depressing because the new one only has 50,000 downloads, and that's like Ubuntu phone went out and died. So, okay. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I didn't make the scene an overlay. So this is what I mean with scenes and tasks. Like, you can do it. There's just all this little stuff, and it gets to be, there's so many little stuff, like, oh, I understand what to do, but it just gets to be so much that things just stop working after a while. So let's go ahead, like it just becomes not worth it. Because the thing is, like, if you're writing code, you probably want to share it with 100,000 people at least in order to make that code valuable. But if you share it with no one, that means the same code has to be written 100,000 times. That means you have 100,000 times too much effort put in. So let's go ahead and I wonder what action I'm doing that triggers that. It's probably in this folder, but I don't know how I'm going to find it. But I know its icon is that clipboard thing. So let's go ahead and look for it here. Here we are, one. I think this is it. Show clip. Yeah. So we go here to when we call our scene, and we want to display it as a dialogue. So a dialogue means you can actually interact with it. An overlay just means it's an overlay. So let's go ahead and change it to a dialogue, and now let's go ahead and call it again. So let's go ahead and ask for it. Let's get some volume here.
Remote desktop, TeamViewer, automation, thoughts. Remote desktop, TeamViewer, automation, thoughts.
So you can see here you can make buttons, and like you can make a custom soundboard, but the thing is there already is custom soundboard apps, so you might as well just use that for standardization. Yeah, let's do it one more time. But you can see here that you can make interactive things, and you can make list views and
Remote desktop, TeamViewer, automation, thoughts.
add more stuff in. Um, you can make little dials and all this stuff. The thing is, it's powerful. There's just not really a reason to do it. And I say that as someone who uses Tasker a lot. So you could even build your own game with Tasker and have all the logic and the images switching out. Like you could build your own card game if you wanted to. It's just then when you actually put it on the Play Store, it'll probably get like 100 downloads. And so it's again, it's one of those things where yeah, it's possible. Like it's possible to build Maya out of any programming language, I guess. But anyone who does 3D is just going to use Maya. So that's enough of my rambling. So yeah, so let's go ahead and create a simple scene here. We've already done it. Yeah, okay. So when you make a scene, you need to create it. So what I've done is I just have on boot that scene gets created. So I just have a profile that says on boot and device boot. And then I have all the actions I want to have on my device's boot. So here I can, yeah, here it is right here. Create scene. And the scene is clipboard. So that's what I do. And then I have the one we just went to where it says show clipboard as overlay dialogue. And then after that, wait 7 seconds and hide the clipboard scene. That's what I do. So let's go ahead and add some more logic to that scene just for fun. So let's go ahead and go back and go to our scenes. Go to clipboard. And let's go ahead and we can change the size. And let's go ahead and add some user interface to this. So let's go ahead and grab an image for this. So let's see here, we want a built-in icon. And let's say we want a loudmouth hippo. And we want to say, we should be able to get some text here. Label. Yeah, button 12 is like, you can call and hide buttons and all this stuff. Like, it's really, there's a ton you can do with scenes. It's just, it's not really, again, not really worth it to do. Loud mouth. I mean, this is just fun stuff, but I mean, After Effects is funner. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's fun, but I'd rather be using After Effects. And it's not standardized, is the thing. So it's like if you used Android Studio, or if you use After Effects or use Maya, that's all standardized. So you aren't, yeah, it's like you aren't going to get a job doing Tasker. So it's kind of just, again, it's too much work for what you're doing. Yeah, so hippo is hiding my text. So let's go ahead and go in here and go to, we can do a long tap action. So let's go ahead and have that. Let's go to our scene and see what actions we have under scene. I think we can create a button. Let's see. Element create. Yeah, and you can add like Google Maps and stuff into your scenes too. It's not that, you know, we don't know how to do this. It's just that well, I don't know how to do it. It's just that it's too much work. It's too clunky. I mean, like you could do it too. I've never actually seen someone do it. Element focus. Let's see. We should be able to have a create element here. Element create. Then we choose our scene. And I think, yeah, our scene is clipboard. Then you want type button. And then we want content. I'm not sure what this does. Let's go and see. Yes, I'm just looking here at what the options are. So let me go back to button. And then let's see if we name it button 12, if it'll copy our old button. You can make sliders and all this stuff. Again, it's too clunky. Button 12. Let's go to edit. So it's not calling my other button. So let's go ahead and go back here and go to our pin. And let's go ahead and it's not giving us options to add tools to this. So let's go ahead and make it a slider. See if that's any better. A slider. Oh, spinner sounds fun. Spinner. And then let's go to content. And item layout. Let's see. Name. Fat. Items. Let's go ahead and add some items. There you go. Fat. Label. Hippo. And label U1. Okay, and we can just add actions to all of these. So I don't know why they have that selecting bar there. Because I should be able to select all of them, as I want all of them on the slider. Well, let's just leave that off for now. Let's go to action. And let's just go to the sake or the alert beep because that's simple. Beep. And then we want U1 action to say U1. Say it in Morse. And there's a Morse code decoder too for Tasker. Not for Tasker, there's an app that will decode Tasker's Morse code. But again, it's so clunky, it's not worth using. U1. Let's go back here. And let's go ahead and trigger this. So let's go, let's save it first. Let's go back here and save it. And again, all this stuff I'm doing, it's so clunky you would never use it. Having a really light but usable interface is really good because you see all this junk. So you need something really simple that can just be stacked upon. But making something really really in depth but hard to access. Like video, it's fine because video it's super simple to access. But with this, when only one person can access it, it's really it's a waste of time. So shoot, I just saved it, but where did it get dumped to? And that's the one thing I see. It's getting so clunky here that we don't even have the task we just made. So we got to do it again. Let's do a doodle this time. I know it's less simple, but I know it's more simple. Let's go ahead and make a doodle. There we are. Let's go back. And let's go ahead and name it anything we want. And let's go ahead and trigger this without saving it because saving it last time didn't help anything. Well, we probably need to add in a Probably need to add in some coordinates. So let's just say 12, 12, 12, and 12. Now let's go ahead and trigger this again. So maybe that's the wrong scene. Maybe we want clipboard. And see, stuff like that's just super annoying. It forgot what we just made. So, like, you would not want to use this. I mean, you would, but it's like you could build everything, but it's just super annoying stuff like that where it should have automatically just saved what I did and it transferred it over to the new scene. Like, just recently, Tasker added search, which is really nice. And even a year ago, if they didn't have that save button, it wouldn't tell you, but you had to open the app and close it again, save it. And I spent, 4 hours trying to figure that out back in 2014. So let's go ahead and draw here. Yeah, not such a happy face anymore. And let's go ahead and see if we can get this to trigger. Well, what scene is that we have? Oh, we lost our scene. Okay. So we triggered just that one action. Now we should have our scene back. Now let's go back here, and there we are. The only problem is I think my show clipboard is actually... Yes, it didn't actually have the ability of this one. So somehow we need to now launch that scene. And you can just see, you can probably feel the clunkiness of this. It's like, yeah, you can do it, but why would you want to? Scene, and we'll go to show scene. We want clipboard. And we'll go ahead and display it as an overlay. And, shoot. Yeah, we don't want it to expire, so we want, just a dialog so we can get rid of it. And we want that cancel button, show exit button, yes, okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, so you get dumb logic like this, it's just super annoying. So let's go ahead and change the name of this to, shoot. Because we can create another one if we change the name. Let's go ahead and change the name of this doodle to RT. Now let's trigger this task again and see if it works. And our doodle was not here. Oh, maybe now we need to show the element. So let's go ahead and... Okay, great, I can't access that. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. And now let's go to... And scenes are dynamic too, so you can add all the stuff while you're interacting with the scene. So it's very powerful. Again, you just never use it. So let's go to scene. And we want element. Oh yeah, now that we created it, we got to activate it. I think element show element.